Right, all right. Hey, guys. All right, so I decided I was just going to go live today and touch base with everybody. I'm leaving comments on in this video, by the way, because I'm asking you guys for your chance to give me some feedback. This is such a nice community here, and I appreciate you guys so much. But again, it is a community that you guys have helped to build, right? So, I love being a storyteller, but there's a million different types of story topics out there, right? So, on my channel, I've always interwoven, some mythology, some international folklore, some, random anecdotes here and there, things from my own brain, and then the inspiration of a very big variety of tarot decks, zodiac, I even like constellation decks. I integrate lots of different sorts of decks. Some things that are more lend itself more to like a maybe a little fact, and then after that we expand and we just let the story present itself. So it's always improv storytelling. But with that in mind, I would love to know, what do you guys particularly either like, or what is it that you'd like me to do that maybe I haven't? On this channel, the only time that I ever like ask you guys what topic would you like is in the members corner, right? And that'll continue to be that way. But this one time I just kind of wanted, in a more broad sense, to get an idea. Is there something that I'm missing that you guys would actually like? I just thought it might be a nice time to let you guys give me that feedback. So like, here's what was on my mind. There's some repetitious like story types that I like to check in on. Like right now, we're doing one that's like what's hidden, and it's mostly the way I decide on storytelling is whatever backdrop I feel like using and how that inspires me. But obviously, there's lots of backdrops that would be lending itself well to like the topic of what's hidden, and it was because of those doorways that I'm like, what's back there? So let me do a what's hidden message. Sometimes I'll do like a month ahead or what's upcoming in the next week, but I don't always do that consistently. I've been thinking about doing a more consistent, like, I'll say you versus them, meaning like zodiac versus whomever, the person is on our zodiac's mind. Also, I was thinking, and this was one I was going to do in the next, possibly as soon as I'm done with this, I was actually going to swap out backdrops because I'm hungry to do this style where it's all going to be about our lead character. I do this about once a quarter, where I do a little touch base on like just our lead character, what makes them attractive. But this time I was going to expand it and go into a little bit about like the zodiac and compatibility. So that I'd still like to do this week, and we'll just see how you guys like it. You guys know I do mythology. Sometimes I'll start with that specifically. And then other things like, do we want to look at only future? Do we past life stories? I don't do very often. I've never seen that people were very interested in them, even though this backdrop I think would lend itself well to a past life, and I was toying with that. And then things like current obstacles, or best way to get beyond an obstacle. Those types of topics are all things that I always have rolling around in my head, mostly because those are topics that I think lend itself well to like interesting storylines where we get some interesting little gems or nuggets. But if there's a gap that I'm missing, like, let me know if there's something that you guys specifically are like, "Oh, how come she never does a storytelling about this or that?" Let me know, because maybe there's something I haven't considered, or something that, if a bunch of you want a particular type or something, do let me know. This is our community together. So I was like, you know what? I've never asked you guys before, what's your favorite storytelling style, or if there's specifically something that I've never touched on that you guys would like. So I just thought that would be a fun one to throw out there. Courtney Walsh wants an Aries part 2 sometime. Okay. Addison Pitcher, Life Pass and Soul Mission. Awesome. Okay. The Queen Bee, you sweetheart. You are so sweet, babe. Thank you so much. I'm so honored you're here. And thank you for being such a, just a free spirited and easygoing with the stories that present. Annie S., what the ancestors want the zodiacs to know. Okay, excellent. I did that one just over on the other channel, but I can definitely bring that here. That might be one that we could still work in this week as well. That I almost want to do as like a collective, and then do a quick breakdown for each zodiac. I might do it that way for you. Delana, the new singles love Libra. You're so sweet. Uh, and singles, I've been, as I moved and everything, I didn't keep up with our singles. Normally I would put out 3 singles video each week, and I have totally failed you guys. And so yesterday I had the best of intentions, right? Because it's supposed to be Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday for singles. And yesterday, I will say in my defense, YouTube went down. So I was limited. But I will definitely listen to that for sure. Oh, Annie asks, what winds of change are blowing? That's beautiful also. Okay. I will definitely jot down your guys' ideas, and I will read through your comments as well. I just know that there's probably something out there that somebody is like annoyed, like, why haven't you done X, Y, or Z? And I thought, why don't I ask you guys? You guys are so supportive and so kind, and so receptive of whatever styles I go with. But on the other hand, let me make sure that we hit the topics you guys have actually been hungry for. So AC, hi babe. I was just asking you guys, what's your opinion? Is there a storytelling topic or style that I should kind of like make maybe part of a rotation, because we do kind of like a little monthly check-in sometimes. We do kind of a what's hidden check-in. We do a lot of love topics, but if there's something else that I'm missing that you guys have been like, how come she never does a style like this? Even if it's a one-off or it's like once a month or something, I just thought it might be nice for you guys to have some input. So I thought I would ask. Oh, Eliana, that's beautiful. How can we integrate our 5D lessons into the physical reality? That's beautiful. Queen Bee, awesome. Zodiac compatibility. We'll touch base on that this week then for sure, because that was one that I, was like planning anyway, because I wanted to use a particular backdrop. Guys, I am such a visual person first, and then after that, I'm like, ooh, I like this. This is what it sparks me to do. And so there will still be some of that, of course, but I just thought maybe I'm missing something that you guys would really like. So hi, Venetia K. Yeah, I was just asking you guys, is there a topic of storytelling that I've not touched upon before that you guys have been like, how come she doesn't do that kind? We want that kind. So I just thought I would let you guys fill me in. Also, maybe I'll put out a poll so you guys can like rank it and be like, what do you like best? Do you like it when there's mythology added in? Does the mythology, mythology doesn't change, right? And I use a lot of mythological decks. And so when certain cards come up, I'll make a reference to that mythological story. And, those stories were told a long time ago. So I don't get to refresh them or update them because that's what the story is. But do we like that? Do we like different? Because I do have more expanded, lots and lots of different kinds of mythology we can bring in. But when I do that, then of course I have to have the right backdrop. Oh, Rachel's Magic Adventures. Ooh, that's exciting. Cecilia, North Node, South Node compatibility. Okay. We've done a couple of those, but I could definitely, last time I did touch base with like a North Node message, I just added it in to the tail end of a video. And that could be something that maybe we throw in here and there. That could be a really fun addition to pop in. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to leave comments on, let you guys go ahead and mention if there's something that you want that I haven't done. Please, no, you don't have to brainstorm. It's just if there was something that you're like, how come she never does X, Y, or Z? And it's been a burning thought on your mind, feel free to let me know. I haven't had comments on in a really, really long time. So I feel like I haven't touched base with you guys in that way in a really long time. Well, I've never really asked you guys, is there a topic that you want, except in the members' corners? And that's where, like on Tarot Dog in the members' corner, they get to pick each week if there's, people can jot down in the comments on the members corner if they have a topic that they want. And then on this corner, this members channel, I usually just lay out like 3 different trio of topics or 4 different trio of topics for everybody to like vote on collectively. But I just thought, let me kind of expand that for once and just say, hey guys, I never really have asked you before. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Nor A, you like the signs and syncs. I definitely need to bring those back. The early morning signs and synchronicity videos. We will definitely put that back. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Ooh, Annie S, the strongest energies around the zodiac. Okay. That's another really good one to do as like, some of these will come up maybe as like collective messages, and then some of these will come up as separate individual zodiacs. But yeah, I'll start working through some of these and see and ask you guys what you like the best. But thank you guys so much. You are so amazing. Leah, you angel. Thank you. Hi, Dan. Nora A, I love that. That's so cool. The coffee lover in me says cheers and clinks glasses with you right now. You guys are so lovely. Gabriella, hi, babe. Queen Bee, you're so awesome. I am honored to be twinsing with you. Cecilia, thank you, babe. Hi, Sarah. Awesome. Okay, Sarah, you like the idea of the ancestors and life path. Then maybe what we may do, well, we might do one more with this backdrop before I switch over, but I'll probably one more series because we might get 3 series. We're only on Thursday, so we might get 3 series out this week. But I'm like dying to get this to this other backdrop as well. So I will take everything into consideration, but know that I'll be slowly but surely like working through your guys' comments. So you guys, thank you so much. Lots of love. And I'm going to get to a Scorpio video next, and then I'll break for a bit and I'll be back later on tonight. Oh, Raina, that's a beautiful, beautiful idea. How to move forward to fulfill one's soul purpose, what we come here to do. I love that. You guys are so awesome. All right, you guys. Lots of love. I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Oh, Annie S., I love that. Who's sailing in? That's beautiful. All right, you guys. Rachel's Magic, love that one too. What their soul craves. That's beautiful. Yale Reuben. You're so sweet. Thank you, Yale. Sarah J. No, babe, I'm going to leave comments on. I was just asking you guys if you had, I've never asked you this before, and I haven't had comments on in a long time. And I just thought it would be nice to hear from you guys. Is there any storytelling style that I've missed that you guys would like me to either like integrate into a rotation or, just something that you've been like, how come she never does this topic? How come she never approaches it like this? So I just thought I would leave on comments and let you guys tell me if there's a gap that I've missed, because it is our community, you guys, I know so many of you, I've known you for years, and yet I've never had the courtesy of asking you guys, hey, is there anything that I'm missing that you're like, I've been waiting for 5 years, Kate? So I thought I would ask. Oh, nice. NES. I'm glad. Yeah, this is a fun deck. I've had this deck for a really long time too, and I just never decided to apply it this way before. I just made the decision to go with it. I don't know. There was just something about this backdrop that connected me to it. So, no, Sarah J., it is my honor, and I am so touched that you guys are here. I love that, AC, the adventures of the DM and DF. You want a storyline where we follow a DM traveling adventures and the things they find along the way? I'm going to have to write that one then, huh? I love it. And we're going to have to, oh my God, AC, I'm buying a backdrop with you in mind. There is a thought process that I have. I may have an excuse to buy an Indiana Jones hat now too. I love it. Sarah J., that's fantastic. EM, good to see you, babe. Esoteric M, love you guys too. Thank you for being here. Sassy, we're delighted you made it to the live also. Annie S., what magic is happening to the zodiac? That should be probably around Halloween, right? It's a time of great magic. We'll do a nice magical backdrop for that. Love that. Kimberly, the past life read also. So I'm seeing a lot of people voting for past life. Okay, awesome. Leah, the Virgo in each sign, maybe we'll put that in as we start talking about the series that I'm going to do still later this week that I'll get started on, where I'm going to change backdrops, and it's going to be all about like a specific zodiac and then kind of like compatibility and such, and we'll touch on all the zodiacs there. So yeah, we can definitely integrate that. All right, you guys, then maybe we should stick with this a little bit longer and do a past life read, and then I'll change backdrops. I think we better, because I'm seeing a lot of past life, and I want to definitely go with like the first thing that I see a lot of to honor that. So, and I haven't really done that in so long. So before I change out this backdrop, enter into our next series, and it'll be a past life touch base for each zodiac. Okay. Hetty, nice to see you, babe. Hi, Living Water. Annie S, dreams. Okay. I have a beautiful backdrop for dreams. What zodiac bring from past life to present? Excellent. That's a nice spin to add into that, Annie. Annie, you are a fountain. I love it. Sassy is so sweet. Thank you. You guys, it really has become such a nice community. And I actually really do care about what you guys think about stuff, what you want more of, the way you guys want to do things. Because with something like this, I mean, I have a lot of decks. Let's be honest, you guys. I have a lot of decks. And as I've moved, there's a couple boxes of decks that I forgot I had. And to rotate some of them in might be a lot of fun. And so, yes, let's go ahead and AC. You're voting for the Indiana Jones hat. That is awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely do an adventure series. Okay. And I've never done one quite in that tempo before. So we will definitely do an adventure series. You guys are awesome. Luminous Marina, hi, hun. Annie, have you had a hectic day? Well, let me tell you, you are rocking it. That sometimes on our busiest days, that's when we have the greatest flow, right? So I will try very hard to make sure that I honor as many requests as I can and have some fun with this, and then ask you guys what you thought of it afterwards. Oh, Sassy, I feel the same way. I feel so lucky to have you guys. Dan! 3 asteroids. I saw some of that. Yes. You want updates on the approaching asteroids? I've never thought of doing something like that. And you know I dig all of the constellation stuff. You know I dig all the sci-fi stuff. Shout out to you. Oh my gosh, you're in Vienna. Oh, that's got to be so beautiful. Hi, Maria. Kristen Alphabet. Good to see you. Well, shout out to you anyway, mate, even though this time you're in Vienna. Sweet. You want a continuing drama storyline. Do you know? I'm not far away from doing that. That's actually already been something that I thought, but I have to be honest, if I did that, it would probably be something that, I don't know, at some point I'd have to take it off of YouTube and turn it into book format, because I probably wouldn't keep it all PG. Sorry, but if you're going to do a real romance story, you're not going to always have PG stories, and I can't do more than that here. So I would probably take it off and make it, available elsewhere. That would be a real story, a real written story with much more depth to it. So I would have to, I'm still navigating in my mind how I would play that out, because I've actually wanted to do that for a long time. I've always said I would share like my actual writing, but it probably wouldn't stay PG. So sorry, that makes me sound terrible, but real life isn't always PG. So Annie as okay, good. Yeah, we'll add that, kind of like what makes somebody attractive. We'll add that into the one when I change the backdrop this week for sure. An alternative universe, parallel universe EM. That's brilliant. In the meantime, Yell Rubin. Thank you, Angel. Oh my God. Yell Rubin just gifted 5 more memberships. Eliana, you are now a member. Dainty Delighted, you are a member. Melissa Summers, you're a member. SKE80, you're a member. Oh my God, thank you so much, Yale. So everyone whose name just turned green, courtesy of Yale, that is because now it means that you can access any of the members' videos. And just bear in mind, there's a playlist called Members. And each Monday we do a members video, and you can watch that. And in the beginning of each members video, I do kind of describe what we do in the members corner, just so you don't miss out on those little things. Bear in mind, actually, today I'll be posting a members post and letting you guys know that next week in the members corner, we'll be doing our monthly 2-hour card pull session that's only open to members. It's just a little thank you gift from me. But this month we're actually doing like almost closer to 3 hours. And so I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. Also, members know that in your birth month, if you let me know in a members video, I do a little 3-card pull to say happy birthday to you. And each week you can enter to win also for a card pull. So anyway, if you didn't know that, now you do, and welcome. And yeah, Ruben, you are such an absolute angel. Thank you for so many memberships that you have gifted. So many of you have gifted each other so many different memberships. I lose track, honestly. That's so incredibly generous on this channel. Thank you guys. Would you know Wild? Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, Ruben, you're a member. Oh my God. And shout out to you also in London, mate. You're a member as well. I can tell by the little icon. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm flip-flopping. It's Yale always gifts memberships. And so to my friend in London, who's currently in Vienna, welcome. You are a member. I saw you and then Yale, and I was saying it the wrong way. My apologies. Hi, Juanita. I was just asking you guys if there is a topic that I haven't covered before that you guys have been chomping at the bit for. I've never asked you guys before, and I really haven't had comments on it in a very long time. And I thought it would be nice to touch base. This is such a cool community, and I'm sure somebody's had some idea that, like, how come she never does a story about X, Y, or Z? So I thought I would lay it out and let you guys tell me. So, and there are amazing ideas, things that you guys, I didn't know that there were some things that I hadn't even thought to like pop in and say. AC, you're adorable. Wendy, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. Wendy, okay. You'd love to see what blockages and how each zodiac is in their own way. Excellent. Melissa, you sweetheart, and welcome, honey. Monthly energy reads. Okay. Awesome, Wendy. You guys, thank you so much. Gabriella Nolan Menace, thank you for being here. Andrea likes music. Hi, babe. Thank you, EM. Thank you so much. Araceli Arredondo. Hi, sweetie. Wonderful. Gabriela Romano, that's a great one too. Okay, I will be jotting things down, and I'll be, out of this, not only the live chat section, but I'll leave comments on as well, just so you guys get a chance if you have other things that pop up into your mind. If there's something that you like really, really, really want, like drop it in the comment. If you think of it later, whatever, put stars around it, put it all on all caps or something. So I'm like, this is like a, come on, Kate, get to it. Sun Soul, I just thought that, with the variety of storytellings that I do, I still probably haven't captured everything. And I just thought, why don't I ask you guys? I've never really asked you guys before. Is there a topic that I'm missing that you've been like, how come she never does a story about this? So I thought, since I turned comments back on a bit and I haven't had them on in so long, it was time I asked you guys. So, soul love, that's so sweet. What does your beloved soul animal or pet want to tell you? I've only ever done that one once, and it was over on Tarot Dog. We can definitely do that, sweetheart. Absolutely. That's really nice. And I have a nice backdrop of my Aries too, so he can help be a part of the, the pet energy for sure. I love that. You guys are so lovely. Sun Soul, you're so cool. Thank you so much. Michelle K, thank you, babe. Would you know Wild? Thank you. Thank you, guys. T, hi. That's perfect. Ooh, EM. I second that. You'd love a younger to older self to get back to who you are before life happened. That's brilliant. We've done like, what would an inner child want somebody to know, but we've never put it in that particular spin. So definitely. Like I said, some of these I will use as like collective topics so that I can maybe honor a lot of you. And I'll probably, if you don't mind, I'll also probably be like, and specifically shout out to EM, but I also will want to know, maybe I'll leave comments on and be like, how'd you guys like this one? Should we make this more of a rotation, maybe a monthly thing or something? So that I just think it'd be nice, since we are very much a community here. Let's make it a community in a real sense. Awesome. Annie S. What are the Zodiac's gifts? Let's add some of these. Will be great because I can put them into that next one that I'll do this week when I change the backdrops, probably right around Saturday. I'll change backdrops. Saturday or it's Sunday. I might start that next series on Sunday, but that'll be integrated in when we do a look at like our lead character. So yeah, You guys are so awesome. I had no idea you guys had so many different thoughts and ideas to bring into things. So I will most definitely work on getting through some of these amazing ideas. I really look forward to it, you guys. I had no idea how many gaps I was missing. So you guys really just like blew my mind. I love it. Hi, sweetheart. The signs and sings, you angel. So good to see you. You guys are so lovely. Thank you so much. Luminous Marina, you're adorable. You got the bullseye. That's awesome. Soul love, that's beautiful. I would probably frame that one differently. I would probably, and so I will tell you, there are certain topics that I might never take on. And part of it might be because I'm afraid I'd have my own bias so much because of my own personal life history. Even as a storyteller, I try to keep myself out of it other than my opinionated, wanting to protect characters. But I will say that there might be certain things that I've experienced in my own life that I feel would color my storytelling a little too much. And that might be one of those that I wouldn't touch, or I wouldn't be able to do it fair justice, maybe because I have life experience with certain things. So forgive me if some things I won't end up getting to, but there might be reasons behind the scenes that I just would probably either have to reframe very heavily, or they're things that I would ask myself, do I want to tell a story about that based off of my own life experiences? Some things are, there's like, I have certain topics I won't talk about. And it's some things maybe I disagree with, in storytelling. Like, I don't think that is a good thing to bring into storytelling when it's all fictional, because it hits too close to home, or something that I personally don't know that I would be able to like navigate like with an objective perspective. So please just know if I ever don't, go with a storytelling, it's not just that it isn't a great topic. It just might be I'm incapable of doing it justice. So if you ever wonder why I don't get to everything, please just know that's probably why. It's it's a me thing. uh, yes, Andrea likes music. Yes, we don't need too much sassy Kate. You guys are so cute. Uh, you guys are so fun. Thank you so much. Escar, hi, babe. Good to see you. You guys are so wonderful. Melissa Summers drinking apple cinnamon tea and surprised. Ah, that's so wonderful. Well, welcome, Melissa Summers. I'm delighted you're here, and welcome to the Members Corner as well. It's a really good week to end up being a member, just because next week we'll be doing a 2-hour session. I'll make an announcement about that in a members post after this. But what we're doing here right now in this chat is just open to the entire channel, just so everybody knows. I just wanted to touch base with you guys a little bit. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to bounce out of here and get to a Scorpio video and then make that little post for our members. And then I'll see you guys again tonight, okay? And we'll get started on a past life series. I'll keep them a little bit more brief, possibly. Well, we don't know. We don't know where the stories will take us. But tonight, I will get over to the past life. We'll keep this backdrop up just for a day or two longer, and then we'll switch over to the one I had in mind. And then I'll start to integrate some of your guys' amazing ideas into some collective messages, and other ones that will expand for each zodiac. So, all right. I got some work to do. This is so fun. And I got a new backdrop or two that I'm going to need yet. So I will definitely. Oh, AC. On a side note, your puppy has arthritis. Oh, sweetheart. I am thinking such positive thoughts for really good blood work. I'm so sorry, AC. And I know you said that you're going to have oral surgery this month too. That's a lot going on in your world. Babe, I'm sending you so, so, so much love, so much support. I'm so sorry that you're going through all that. Not only me, I will hold you in my heart, but I know Aries will too. And I'm positive everybody else here will. Please do let us know if it's not too stressful for you, if you feel like sharing. I mean, I don't mean to pry, but if you do feel like sharing, please know I'm positive I'm not going to be the only person who's going to be kind of like sending you good thoughts and looking forward to hearing good news, we hope. So you are so sweet, honey. I completely understand, AC. We are with you. We are absolutely with you. Are you going through the same thing, sweetheart? I am so sorry. I know all how scary that is with your puppies, you guys. I'm sending you so much love. Escar, that's a really nice segue. If someone dreams of animals, what do the spirit animals have to say? We'll definitely start to focus in somewhere not too distant future. We'll get into a message from the animals too. Absolutely. You guys, I'm sending you tons of love, and I am absolutely, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm I am so honored that you guys share a little bit about that, and just let us as a community, like, let you know that we're right here with you. I know it's not much, but we do care. I'm positive every person here that's seeing that you're going through a tough time is really very much supporting you and lifting you guys both right now. Sending you so much love, you guys. I'll keep you in my mind and in my heart. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here right now. Get some good rest. Take good care of yourselves, especially in these difficult moments. Lots of love, you guys. Selene, hi, sweetheart. Bye for the moment, you guys.